I think it's time for me to start breeding rabbits. Hello and welcome to Sweet Home California. My name is Jennifer. And why rabbits? And what does that have to do with the title of this video anyway? Well, rabbits are very quick to grow, from little tiny baby rabbits to rabbits that are ready to eat. They are some of the leanest meat, fairly inexpensive to feed, and I think they would do well out here in the heat of Southern California. Ask me how I know? Because my dog likes to catch them and eat them. There are rabbits all over the place here, and I don't think I really need to feed her dog food anymore. She is getting so overweight with the rabbits she's eating. Anyhow, on to the title of this video, talking about upwards of maybe as many as 10,000 cattle dying of heat in Kansas. My sister lives in Kansas, and it has been hot out there, but I can't believe with the numbers that I was reading, maybe 104 degrees, maybe upwards of 35% humidity, that the cattle would have died in that huge numbers. And the 10,000, please take that with a grain of salt. YouTube out there, fact checkers, whatever. This is from preliminary estimates, and I have seen headlines. I was searching on the internet. I was seeing anywhere from 400 to 10,000. Now, granted, that is a huge difference between 400 and 10,000. Time will tell as to what the actual number is there, but regardless, they're blaming it on the heat. The USDA website is saying that there is no danger to our food supplies, that this is, we're very diverse, we're very decentralized. Despite the 97 some odd incidences of plant and food distribution centers having hiccups, in the last couple of years, as reported by the Gateway Pundit, there's nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to worry about. Well, there's nothing to worry about until there is, and of course they don't. If an official source were to say there's something to worry about, of course, then that could make things that much worse. So those of you that are watching this, those of you that are just having that little bit of concern that you've got in the back of your head that maybe I should be stocking up, act on that. Consider this another sign that you do need to act on it. And it's not just a matter of prepping and stocking up on things that you're going to need anyway, but also take a look at homesteading, because there is a difference between just prepping and being a homesteader. And if you take a look at the YouTube channels out there, there are prepper channels and then there are homestead channels, and sometimes they overlap, but sometimes they don't. The difference is prepping is, maybe a short-term thing, and you are, prepared to be able to live on your own for several months, maybe up to a year or whatever. Homesteading is a whole additional level up and above. Obviously, anybody who's got a homestead, the prepping is already taken care of. But with homesteading, it is a sustainable way of life. It is the solar panels with the battery backup, or the windmill that is, powering your electricity out there. It is having the farm. It is having the farm animals. And not everybody is able to do that based on where you live and your current finances and everything right now. But now is the time to really kind of think, well, what can I do? Rabbits really don't take up a lot of space. When I was in middle school, early high school, we actually raised Netherland dwarf rabbits, which are only full grown, about 2.5 pounds. We didn't eat them. They were just show rabbits that we did for 4-H, and I got a bunch of ribbons for them and everything. But I think I'm pretty confident with being able to raise some rabbits. I'm not so sure about what happens when it comes time to getting them ready for dinner, though. And that's the thing that's holding me back. But anyhow, for those of you that have done this already, let me know what your journey has been like. How does all that work? I've been already trying to introduce to my husband, the idea of raising chickens or ducks, trying to decide between them. A neighbor of mine who has both ducks and chickens and geese as well, she gave me some eggs from each so that we can try them out and see how we like them. But anyhow, get to know your neighbors, get to know your, especially those that are, a bit more prepared and know what's going on. Be friends with them, find out what it is that they're doing, see if you can do something that's complementary, that you all can exchange things. You grow the carrots, I'll grow the corn, and then come harvest time, we'll divvy things up. So pay attention to what's going on in the world, and just take this as another sign that yes, it's time to start putting some some nuts away for winter, like the squirrels do, and maybe think about getting a couple breeding pair of rabbit, and yeah, just in case. Anyhow, God bless. I will talk to you next time. Bye.